Fare evaders cost the MTA nearly $1 billion a year.
Sure does. And as a result, transit officials are taking some new approaches to make sure everyone pays when riding a subway or bus. Good day's Briella Tomassetti. She is live on the Upper West Side with some of these tactics. And Briella, you see it every single day. People evading fare, whether they're jumping over the turnstiles or just upright not paying on the bus.
Yeah, Tashani and Dan, good morning to both of you. Certainly a huge problem here in the city that the MTA is trying to get their hands on. Chair and CEO Janno Lieber says that subway fare evasion has dropped by 35% in the past year. So now the agency is switching gears, focusing on the bus situation. Lieber says that increased enforcement will be targeted at the SBS or select service bus routes like the M15 SBS, which is actually right behind me, and it's one of the busiest routes in the city. According to the MTA, more than half of the people who take these lines don't even pay the fare. So yeah, a huge issue, and Lieber addressed it yesterday. Take a listen to what he had to say.
We're going to move to European-style fare payment enforcement, where you will have fare agents, not cops, who can go up to people and say, can you show me your phone or your Omni card, and I can validate that you paid. And we hope that that will ultimately help us to make more progress on the bus issue.
Fox 5 hopped on a city bus and witnessed not 1, 2, or 3, but 4 passengers getting on and appearing to walk right past the Omni reader. Lieber blamed the growing issue on a policy implemented during the pandemic when buses were made free and riders were directed to board at the rear door to avoid contact with drivers. The agency's Eagle teams are now boarding buses and asking for proof of payment. They're civilian-led teams, and those who haven't paid are ushered off the bus and later fined. Lieber's crackdown comes less than a month before Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani takes office following a campaign that promised to eliminate MTA bus fares.
I hope that the new administration will help us, even though, you know, there's obviously some ideological debate to take place.
The MTA seems to be faring a bit better when it comes to the rails, with gate guards, design changes to deter turnstile jumpers, and a pilot program featuring new sliding glass doors. Metro cards have been around since the 1990s, but the MTA is retiring them next month in favor of the Omni system. As for buses, well, officials say by requiring all riders to use that tap-and-go method, it'll be easier to check whether someone paid to ride or beat the fare. And transit experts point out fare evasion isn't exactly a victimless crime. Others have to make up for the loss.
It's got to come from somewhere. Either that's reducing service, raising fare on the people that's paying it for it, or taxes. So, you know, when people decide not to pay their fare, someone else is picking up the check.
The Omni system isn't a solve-all solution either. Some riders have reported that the system didn't accept their cards or even in some cases charged them twice. The MTA says that all of those issues have been resolved and that nobody has wrongfully been charged a fare. For now, we're live, though, on the Upper East Side. Dan and Tashani, back to you.
All right, a lot of good information, Briella. Thank you very much.